An all-new Martin Lawrence Presents First Amendment Stand-Up starts now.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, this dude right here, man, is one of my favorites, man, because he's always out hustling. Nothing stops his hustle, man. I love him to death. He's from the East Coast, so y'all put y'all hands together and show your love for Mr. Charles Walden. Show your love for Mr. Charles Walden.
Hey, let me say this right now because I feel some people staring at me. I just want to say I'm not drunk. You know, I don't drink because I'm afraid if I start drinking, I might start walking straight. And I know if I start walking straight, I lose my benefits. Matter of fact, when I meet women, I tell women, I say, look, you know, there's a lot of people getting laid off nowadays. A lot of people have lost their jobs. You need to hook up with somebody like me because I'm guaranteed some kind of money, either on the first or the third. And one thing about black people I love, man, a lot of times they don't care where you at when they recognize you. Because one time I was in the Social Security office and I was sitting in the waiting area. And this guy walked in and he said, yo, man, I know who you are. You funny as hell. I done been to a lot of your shows. And I had to tell him, I just said, yo, not in here. I said, in here, I ain't shit, man. I'm gonna tell you, a lot of things are changing, man. Like customer service at the airport, it's not the same no more. I put a request in for a wheelchair so I can go to baggage claim. Yeah, because I had a flight a few days ago, and when we landed, I asked the lady about the wheelchair. I said, excuse me, miss, I put a request in for a wheelchair. She said, look, it ain't coming. She said the guy was here, but he got mad because the plane was taking too long, so he left. Just be careful. I did, and I was walking, and I tripped and fell, and people didn't even care. They're so worried about trying to get to their flight, they're just stepping over me. One guy took and tripped over me, and he looked back at me, he said, man, if I miss my flight, and he just left me there. And I saw a brother, he was driving an electric cart. And I said, yo, man, can you give me a ride down to the elevator? He said, look, man, I'm about to go on break. But if you're still here in about 20 minutes when I get back, I got you. And that's another thing about black people I love. You can call a black person at work, and they'll talk to you while they're supposed to be working. But you try to call them while they're on their break or at lunch. And they be like, look, man, you gotta call me back, man. And you be feeling bad, be like, man, I ain't mean to bother you while you were working. Be like, no, I'm at lunch. You be like, well, I thought this was the time you were supposed to be talking. Be like, no, this my time. You know what, though? I think a lot of times people think they can, talk any kind of way they want to me because of how I walk. Yeah, because a couple years ago, I was over in England, and I had to catch a cab, and I had a Middle Eastern cab driver. And it was cool until it came time for me to get out the cab. Because evidently, I wasn't getting out fast enough. He was like, all right, man, just hurry up and get the hell out. And the hood came out of me. I said, who you talking to? I said, I will put my foot in your ass. And he got on that radio, and he started talking that Middle Eastern talk, and his tone changed. And I said, oh, shit. Because I ain't trying to get kidnapped in no foreign country. Even though it would be interesting if I did get kidnapped, because I can see as soon as they got me back to headquarters, I can see the people looking at me being like, all right, who grabbed him? Who gonna watch him, man? He can't walk with his hands tied. They go to the person who kidnapped me, they be like, Muhammad, this is very lazy of you. They come back over me talking about, look, man, it's been a mistake. You can go. I be like, look, y'all gonna drop me off. You know, where y'all pick me up at? Has anybody in here seen any of the Saw movies? Cause I had a dream that Jigsaw had kidnapped me, and when I woke up, I was on a platform way up in the air, surrounded by steps and no railing. And I just heard Jigsaw's voice saying, Charles Walden, all your life, you've been depending on the aid of others to help you up and down steps. Well, tonight you have 2 minutes to walk down these steps without falling, or it's your ass. And it's cool being here in D.C. with all the politicians, man. I don't think, the recession is affecting them because, I still see some of them get caught, being with prostitutes and spending like $5,000. Like me, I try not to go over like $60. I had a prostitute one time, told me she wanted 150. I said, she said, well, what you trying to spend? I said, look, I got like $60. I said, I got 2 20s, 2 5s, and a roll of quarters. I said, let me know if we're gonna do this for real or not. Because I got laundry. About 6 months ago, I almost got arrested for attempted manslaughter. See, this is what happened. See, I really don't get to have a lot of sex. So I don't know all these sexual tactics these women want you to do in bed. Like this one woman wanted me to choke her while we was doing it. I forgot that I was heavy-handed, and she was just going, And when I released, I had to squeeze harder, but I couldn't get up right away because I had to get my legs together. I had another woman tell me she wanted to do it to me with another guy, but I turned that down because I didn't feel comfortable being naked in the room with another naked man, wondering why I'm aroused. Because I'm going to be honest with you, man, it's hard enough being disabled, but I'll be damned if I'm going to live my life gay and disabled. Then lastly, I had a woman tell me she wanted me to do it to her while I was standing up and to hold her up. I said, did you see me walk in the room? I said, you better lay your ass in this bed. Hey, DC, from the bottom of my heart, man, thank y'all very much, man. Thank y'all very much.
He's gonna take a little time to get here, though. Put the camera on them feet.
You know why you
So, you good, boy?
Oh, thank you. You look like shit. Oh, no, we cool, man. Just stay out there. Cool.
Hey, man, it's me.
No.
Hey,
no,
man.
it's cool. It's cool, man. You see? Yeah, you didn't know. That's what I was trying to tell you.
Oh, okay.
Bye. We got stuff.
Okay.
You messed up a dream.
Okay. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry.
Be safe.
All right.